There has been like a wave or a trend of BBLs, and it has been a lot of dangerous after effects that has come about from it. So I did bring this lovely lady here, Miss Scott. I'll just tell you a little bit about her before we get into it, because I feel like getting this information, tips, and advice from an actual professional is good for us to hear. It's Terry Scott. She's a health and wellness professional, and she helps with chronic diseases. She's the owner of TAT Health Solutions, which is a nonprofit organization, and it's geared towards helping individuals manage and prevent chronic diseases with the use of exercises. So she is brand new here to social media scene, so make sure you keep an eye out on her and know that she gives great advice for people living with at risk or have chronic diseases. She has helped change many lives of thousands of people across the United States. And today, Ms. Scott is here to give her take on BBLs and discuss how this very popular procedure may not be worth dying for. It's going to be a discussion about how having beauty on the outside and inside, it truly matters, y'all. Physical-wise, mental-wise, and of course, we can never forget health-wise. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and go over the most common questions. You can also discuss some tips and tricks on how to naturally enhance the butt using exercise. So our first question, what is a BBL?
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for inviting me and being here today. I'm excited to talk about these topics. So BBL is short for Brazilian butt lift, and it's actually one of the most popular surgeries that are out there today. To simply put it, it is taking fat from one part of your body, so such as your abs or your thighs, and inject it into your butt so you can have a nice lifted butt. A little different from breast enhancements, meaning breast enhancements require a different form of injection, so plastic, foreign objects, whereas the BBL, they're just going to take the fat from your abdomen, they're going to put it in your butt, so it's natural, whereas I believe a lot of people feel it's natural, and that's why they tend to gravitate towards the BBLs, because they're using their own fat versus something foreign put into their body.
Right. Another common question that people may have is, how does the procedure usually go?
But normally the doctor will want to talk to you to make sure that you are a good candidate, that you are healthy, and all these other things. So after they use anesthesia and they get you to relax, the surgeon will make little small incisions, cuts somewhere in your body where your fat is located, and then they will take that fat. Take the fat, they use a small thin tube called a cannula, and it's inserted in an incision where they make the cut, and it's a surgical vacuum. So basically it's used to suction the fat out. So once the appropriate amount of fat has been removed, the fat cells are then processed and then injected into the butt. Even after the surgery, what really amazes me is that the BBLs are the most popular cosmetic surgery on the market, but it's also considered the most dangerous surgery on the market. So, yeah.
Exactly. So then why do people get BBLs if it's so dangerous? Why?
Well, again, from my trainer perspective, number one is skyrocketing popularity. It's culture, it's aesthetic reasons. A lot of people have it after losing weight because they lose a lot of muscle tone in their butt, or some people have a serious disfigurement. They might have an accident. For me, I personally believe sometimes for some it can be low self-esteem or just being accepted. I see it a lot on social media nowadays. And question for you, you're a popular media influencer. Do you notice a trend in Instagram models getting BBLs or in the social media?
Yeah, I actually do notice that it's becoming a big trend, and it seems to be influencing a lot of the younger girls. It seems like that's one of their main goals to do as soon as they hit 18 is I'm gonna do that as soon as, or save money, and that's exactly what they're saving money for. Well, for the cost estimate, have you heard of any cost estimates for BBLs?
Yeah, so last time I checked and researched, that cost between $2,000 and $12,000, with the average in the middle being $6,500. So yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I've seen the lowest somebody said they received their BBL for $5,000. I guess it just depends on where you go. And with that next question, where do people go for BBLs?
all over the world for a new butt. They go searching all over the world for their butt. Now, most popular places, Miami, Mexico, Colombia. Another popular place people are tending to flock to is Turkey. Turkey, in Turkey, the Brazilian butt lift is one of the most popular surgeries it is there. So a lot of people are choosing to go there, even from all over the world are going to Turkey because of that. The average cost of a BBL in Turkey can be like $3,500.
It's really cheap. Yes, go into the next question from where do people go to like what are some dangers that can come from BBLs?
That is the ultimate question. The death rate in BBLs are 1 in 3,000. So these surgeries are considered just as dangerous as heart surgeries. So basically the danger is that if the doctor or practitioner could inject fat too deep into the buttocks and the muscles, and it can cause a fat embolization of the heart or the lungs, which can be severely detrimental to your health. And in some cases, it can be very lethal with this entering into your bloodstream. So the blood cannot flow properly because the fat will get in there and block the arteries that goes to the heart and the lungs, which you can stop breathing and other things can occur. But the biggest thing I've noticed what has been causing, which makes BBL dangerous, is the practitioner, the doctors that they're using. Some of them are losing their lives because the doctors are not really licensed. I would personally believe that the most safest place to get a BBL done, if one was interested, would be in America. America, they have very high standards for their surgeries or for the medical field, period.
Start with a board-certified plastic surgeon. We go through a very, very rigorous process to become board-certified plastic surgeons. And when you look at board-certified plastic surgeons, at least you know that their work is real. A board-certified plastic surgeon is not going to put up fake work or somebody else's work.
Leslie told me they're using some of your before and afters to promote their practices. To me, this becomes really scary.
I've had them stolen in 7 or 8 different countries already. I've contacted their boards of those nations and they haven't done anything about them. So we're not saying that you can't have an amazing doctor in another country, but here, at least, you can know what you're getting when you go to a board-certified plastic surgeon.
But when they come to America, their certifications are not valid. They have to do American certification and even take more classes to make sure they are certified. And that's because of safety reasons. So I would personally suggest, you know, sometimes it can be cheaper, but is it worth your life trying to be cheap when at the end of the day, America does have some of the best, I believe, surgeons, because they have to be licensed. They have to go through very strict, rigorous requirements in order to be certified. According to Dr. Mike Clips, this is a YouTube video I like to follow. There are some physicians that give great health and fitness advice and things like that. But they did a segment on BBL, and he said something that's interesting that he said was,
you don't want somebody dabbling in your butt. You want only a true expert to do it, because when somebody's dabbling and they don't know those planes very well, that's when people die. Often they're young women of color who want to undergo this operation. So I don't think that it's not a safe operation. I think there are unsafe ways to perform it.
And then the last thing I want to mention also, research and how this is going to, the long-term effect, like how you're going to be looking 20 years from now, will your butt be hanging to the ground, or what's going to happen? You know, we don't know the long-term effects. Will the fat remain? Will you still look the same 20 or 30 years from now? So we don't have research as far as long-term effects of these surgeries. Right now we're looking, you know, kind of what's going on, and it's very popular, but I would love to see 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now, what happened with these surgeries. I personally never had surgeries. I'm not against surgeries, but you know, if a person does want to get surgery, they need to realize you're risking your life. A lot of people are for it, and a lot of people are against it. Yeah. And everybody has their opinion. I'm in the middle. You do what you do, you boo. It's your body, right? Nobody can tell you if it makes you happy getting a BBL, go for it. I just say be safe.
So then what advice and recommendations would you give to women who are not happy with their current butt?
If you're not happy with your current butt, the good news is exercise is powerful, and there's some ways that you can do to really enhance your butt, believe it or not. I've done it. I believe you've done some things. Gave you some exercises to try. Did they work for you? Did you see results?
Yeah, I
Okay.
did see results.
So basically, in my trainer mode, when it comes to exercise, you can tone, guys, almost every part of your body. I mean, your body's a piece of clay. That's the wonderful thing. There is one part of your body that you can't really do, and that's your breast. That's kind of hard when it's tone up, but your butt, that is kind of easier when it's tone. So, I mean, simple exercises like bridges and believe in the squats and those kind of things. I know, but they actually work. If you kind of need help and guidance, me personally, my favorite social media, YouTube people I love to follow to help who gives great butt exercises. One is called Lucy Fitness, and she's on YouTube. She's an Asian lady. Awesome. She also sells a blue band, one of those bands that you can use when you're doing your exercises such as bridges and things like that. So I would definitely go check out Lucy Fitness on YouTube. If you have not seen her, I guarantee you will see a difference. And she even has a program that you can follow. It's really good. Another person I like to follow is Hannah Oberg. She's also a great person who gives great advice and has great YouTube videos on how to enhance your butt as well. Those are just two of my favorite, Lucy Fitness and Hannah Oberg. So if you have not checked them out, maybe you have some of your favorite people that you enjoy that you like to use when you're, trying to tone up your butt area. It does work. I've used them. I didn't have a lot, but I noticed a lot from doing it. I've helped other clients with these same exercises get great results, almost as good as the butt enhancement. But the thing is, you do have to work, and it really requires some dedication, motivation, hard work, and it's going to require the biggest thing that a lot of us women really don't have is patience. We don't want to wait to see the results. So eating healthy and, this is the safest route. I mean, you really can't go wrong with doing it this way, enhancing your butt, other than having a sore butt. And you could take a hot bath and rub some CBD oil or whatever you want to rub on there and keep pushing. But when it comes to surgery, that is a major life decision, and it could have some negative long-term effects, or it may not, but we don't know this. But just make sure you do your research and make sure you have alternatives in case you're not ready for surgery. I'm scary. So you might not want surgery. You might want to research. In the meantime, I challenge you to try exercises, to give it at least 3 months. Give it 3 months, just 3 months, and give yourself a chance and try it that way and see if that works.
It's 3 months it takes. That's the same amount it takes for somebody to heal from surgery as well. And I was thinking about, because I have thought about getting surgery, but it just seems like it's almost the same waiting time. It's less pain. Like if I'm actually working out my stomach, yeah, I might feel a pain a little bit, but it'll just be like maybe for 5 minutes. But if I go get surgery, I'm going to feel that pain actually for 3 months rather than doing crunch work for 3 months and then it's there. Definitely made me realize, okay, it's the same healing time. So I think I might try this way and try to take the easy pain first, because I can't even take the easy pain. So Lord knows, I don't know if I can take the hard pain of a needle and a knife.
Yeah, well, I mean, those are options. The good news is people do have options. They can change their bodies if they're not happy with it. But the only thing is they have to be educated and you need to do research. My thing also too is to not, as a trainer, people can be judgmental if they feel that getting a breast augmentation or a butt lift is going to make them feel beautiful, then that works for them. But one of the things I do advocate for is to get counseling or talk to someone before. And a lot of doctors, they won't even do surgery sometimes unless you do get some type of counseling before they do the surgery. So going to it, there's no turning back. And for some people, there's no waking up from that surgery.
Dr. Barrett, talking about Jocelyn Cano, went to get her second BBL done after supposedly doctors said no, they didn't want to do any more additional BBL or fat transfer procedure to her buttock area. So she went to Colombia, got a second procedure, and then she died. That's all we really know about the situation, and we're trying to wait to hear more information about it.
And that's why I believe you wanted to do this segment, because it's so high and the dangers are so high. On my social media, I'm pushing exercise. Exercise is medicine. Exercise can change your body. Exercise can make you live longer. Exercise can keep you younger. Exercise can keep you I could go on exercise. And that's why I agreed to do this segment with you, because exercise can help enhance your butt, okay? And it can keep you alive, and it's safer than BBLs. But if you want to do a BBL, fine. I'm going to tell you the cons, and there's some pros. You get to look good, but there are a lot of cons.
Last but not least, for our outro, I will be starting this ab challenge that I found from Miss Terry Scott. From Chloe Ting is her name. I found her from YouTube. Workouts she presented is 21 exercises, and it's like 30 seconds each with like a 10-second break. So I will be starting that starting Monday, and I wanted to make that a challenge for myself. I was always thinking about getting liposuction or surgery, and I'm just like, okay, I feel like if I get this challenge, ab challenge, it'll prove to a lot of people that they can do the same thing.
Yeah, it'll prove to them that they can do the same thing, but it can prove to them that you can challenge people to do it along with you. But I did the challenge, and it really does work. I did see great results. What I really like about that challenge, it's only 10 minutes. So she has ab routines, 10 minutes. So like this morning, I actually did her ab routine in 20 minutes on elliptical. 30 minutes, I did it just like that. I didn't have to think about her ab routine. I'm not only a trainer, but I also teach aerobics. So I taught ab aerobics for many years, and it was a 30-minute class when I taught it, but now this is a 10-minute core, a little crash thing Chloe Ting does that actually works. And it depends on your size and weight and all that. So if you're like I want to get a little pudge down, yeah, she has a 2-week challenge. But if you want to lose some weight and you're a little thicker, then it might take 2-3 months to really see results. So do keep your size in consideration. The bigger you are, the longer it's going to take, for you to get. It's not saying you can be done. That is my whole goal of pushing, is to take your time and gradually let the weight fall off. But yeah, it works. I love her challenges. I think you'd be pleased with it.
I just wanted you to talk about your classes, because in this class that people can attend if they want to lose weight or come together as a group, it's like very motivational, that I want them to know about. Like, they can probably join if they want to. So
I do this class for many years with the YMCA, with the organization. I say YMCA. I have to give them credit because it's their program. They have a wonderful program called the Diabetes Prevention Program. Basically, the program is for a person who's pre-diabetic. So if you went to the doctor and your doctor says, hey, you're at risk, you're pre-diabetic, you need to get it together. But what I noticed about this program, even if you have like high blood pressure or high cholesterol or obese, I have a family history of diabetes, it still works. So basically the program is 60% effective in helping people not get diabetes. I say it helps them not get anything, because not only do your sugar level go down, but your blood pressure go down, your cholesterol, and all those other things. So basically I will be uploading next week just a journey if you want to see more about this program, of a group of women who have different chronic diseases, high blood pressure, some pre-diabetic, some, different stress. The program is a year long. So they go on this journey of learning how to eat healthy, live healthy. We met once a week on Zoom weekly, and it turned out great. We're still meeting. We still have another 4 months, but now it's maintenance, where we're meeting once a month now. So it's a series through Zoom. We do a weight loss journey, learning how to eat healthy, exercise, and it will be featured on my YouTube video. You can follow it, watch every week, and see the women's growth and progress. And Miss Asia is even going to join the women who completed the program and do a makeover with them. So she will be our guest makeup artist, because these women worked really hard. Many of them lost lots of weight, and they've seen great results. Blood pressure's gone down, all kind of great things. And so that is one of the ways we want to reward them. And that's a part of my foundation, TAT Health Solutions, that we do, is to help people to lose weight with high blood pressure, diabetes, and to live a healthier life. Check me out. I'm new. Go to my website. Asia put it on her information. Check me out. You can come and learn how to live healthy. Let any of your friends and family know who are struggling with high blood pressure, diabetes. Your exercise journey is different from someone's healthy. 70% of Americans have chronic diseases, but they don't have the correct guidance in how to exercise. So let me help you with your success and weight loss.
Let her help you help you.
Help me help you. Yeah.
Yes. Here you go. Follow is at EAT Health Solutions on all platforms. That's our time for today. Thank you for everybody that has watched this whole video.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. Hope to do more collaborations in the future with you. Beauty and health go together hand in hand.
Inside and out. And that's what it's all about. So I guess I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.